Hi everyone, this is CoinsKid. It's going to dive into XRP. And once again, thank you for your continued support, okay? If you're not a member of the Patreon, do head over to the Patreon, get involved. And honestly, thank you to each and every one of you for the comments and just engaging with the videos and sharing the videos and helping CoinsKid grow into what it is. And thank you for all the other YouTubers that are sharing the videos, sharing the content as well. Big thumbs up to each and every one of you, okay? So it's all good, it's all golden. I want to remind you, we are in a bull run, but we are obviously having some form of correction because the market was completely overheated, wasn't it? Okay, and you know we've got them future price predictions for XRP, but right now I want to show you that at the moment you are hitting your head on this resistance of this downwards trend line that we've got on the go for XRP right here. You can see that once we topped out here, we're hitting a level of resistance. We broke out, as I spoke about yesterday. You've came up and hit your head on this horizontal triangle right here, and everyone was super bullish about XRP right here. You know, but it hit resistance there, rolled back, and obviously lost the support of the upper trend line of support. Do you see that? Lost that support, and obviously it's rolled out of this horizontal triangle right now. Doesn't mean that we can't break back into it, and this effectively, if we can get a breakout and come back in, we basically come back into the pattern, and then we're going to look at more upside for XRP. But right now, you can see it is under a level of resistance. You're quite far away from the EMAs. There's a lot going on with Bitcoin as well at the moment. We have got a bit of a projection for Bitcoin. If it fails to do something, if Bitcoin fails to sort of get above a certain key level of support and tackle that resistance, then you are looking at a deeper correction again for Bitcoin to come down and test a swing low. So do check out the Bitcoin video. So far, we're not blowing our own trumpet, but every single call we've done for a correction has been on the money, okay? And hopefully I'm wrong this time. I do want to be wrong. I do want to be wrong because I do want the bull run to just get full bull mode right now, because this is frustrating, isn't it, for anyone involved, all parties involved. The level of consolidation that we're going through here, you know, you think you're out the traps here, beautiful, off to the races, hits resistance, rolls over, and just down here, you know, you think you've bounced and you're doing really well, and then you roll over again. So right now, I just want to rest assured that this is normal. Okay, this is how volatile crypto is. When it goes up too quickly and too fast, it comes back and holds support, and if it holds, it's golden for continuation. And right now, XRP is doing exactly that, because don't forget where XRP's come from. Okay, it was down here, you know, in sub 40 cents. It was trading at like 10 cents a few years ago, sub 24 cents just down there with a capitulation event just there. You know, you was down at 17 cents. What an entry point for XRP, this double capitulation. Do you see that? That was in December, wasn't it? And then, well, obviously that was from the token swap, and obviously the SEC FUD case around XRP as well. So don't forget where XRP's come from, and never forget where it's come from. It's 0.17, so it's still up relatively well from that point. It's just gone up a little bit too quick, and this impulsive wave here went up a little bit too quick, and it's now consolidating, holding support, which is the most important thing. It is holding support for continuation, and people forget about that. They have to zoom out and realize that this is a long game. Okay, it's not going to happen overnight. It's a long game, but right now I'm trying to read the corrections as best as I can for you, and so far I've been absolutely spot on, haven't I? I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I've been absolutely spot on, and this is why potentially, if you do continue to get caught under this resistance right now, then you are potentially looking at that C wave pull back down to the 0.75 for XRP, and from this moment right here, that is a loss of around 33% for XRP. And like I said to you, if you do start to lose that, then do target previous swing highs, because you see that's a swing high like that, and that's where your next level of support would be if you did start to see it fall below that. Not that I'm anticipating that, but there is one thing that's telling me that we could have a larger correction on the cards, okay, because Bitcoin's currently tackling a level of resistance. Like I said to you, if it fails to get through that resistance, its next support target is the swing low, which is down there at 28,800 or something like that. So that's around about a 30% correction for Bitcoin. And the last time we had a 30% correction for Bitcoin, alts had that 40% correction. So that is where, from this point, if there was another correction, okay, then you would see potentially it loses 75, okay, which is that multi-year level of resistance that's not been back tested. Do you remember that? If it did lose that, then you will be looking at a 64 cents XRP token right there. But hopefully I'm wrong. All we need to see here is hopefully this was the C wave. We've got it done and dusted. We've had that correction, and I was 10 cents off, which is not too bad. I'm happy with that. That 10 cents off correction right there, and then that's it. We're consolidating before actually getting the hell out of here. But again, Bitcoin is the front runner of that show, okay? And whatever Bitcoin does, and people always say, oh no, XRP is its own thing, or Cardano's its own. No, No. Don't be disillusioned by that. Bitcoin's a front runner. Whatever Bitcoin does, it's like the steam engine pulling the cargo, okay? Whatever Bitcoin does, the rest of the markets follow. And that's why Bitcoin's got to all those levels first in this bull run. And we are anticipating a bit of a two-part bull run, to be honest with you. And what Bitcoin's gone through there is an intermediate top. Now, full disclosure, I'm still standing by my predictions here of XRP up there and obviously Bitcoin at 200k in this bull run, and I do believe it is a two-part bull run that we're going through. So yeah, that's basically a little update. But right now you can see if XRP continues to hit its head on this level of resistance, you can see, as outlined yesterday, you're caught in this downwards sort of channel. Now what you need to see is XRP get the hell out of it, break this level of resistance, back to support, get above the EMAs on the 4 hour, boom boom boom, you could start to come back up into this sort of pattern right here, you know, and start to break out and get above, and so you could start to march on for them high targets that we've got for XRP. But right now, you know, you can't ignore what's in front of you. You're looking at the ABC correction, aren't you? You're looking at this A, B, C correction, and right now you're a little bit shy of the C correction. In fact, you was 10 cents shy, so from that point there, you was actually, you know, 11% off. An extra 11%, it would have been done and dusted. It would have been done and dusted. Game over. You know, that the bounce would have been beautiful, and we're looking at that V-shaped recovery right now. It still could, but you know, just always going to make you aware right now. You are. It looks a little bit, not necessarily a bear flag. You could make a case that it looks a little bit like this pattern here. Do you see this, where you've gone up? So you've broke down effectively of this channel. Do you see this? It's a falling, descending channel right here. I'm hoping the correction's over, to be honest with you, because I'm getting annoyed and bored. not annoyed and bored, but frustrated, so to speak. That just want continuation. You know, we want to start making these high highs for Bitcoin, XRP, and all cryptos, don't we? And get the fear back out of the market, because there is a lot of fear. I'm going to take a look at the fear and greed index right now, and we can take a look at that. So with the fear and greed index, look, it was greed last month. Last week was fear, extreme fear yesterday, wow. And today, extreme fear as well, level 19. So there is fear in the market, which is optimal entry points. You know, you won't get better optimal entry points than extreme fear in a market, to be honest with you. And you can see that that's what you're getting right now. And especially imagine that the absolute fear, if we do roll over here to the C wave, people will think that the bull market's over, but it's not. These are the golden opportunities given to you by CoinsKid almost 5 weeks ago now. I said to you when we topped out, no, actually it was a bit longer actually. It was towards April, 14th of April. So yeah, where are we now? We're on the 21st of May. So yeah, 5 weeks ago I said to you that potentially we're topping out here and we're looking at an ABC correction, didn't I? And I said you're looking at A, B, C correction. Originally put some bids in down on the golden ratio right there at 0.90 I think it was, and then obviously you go up, make a lower high, and then you put some cheeky bids on the 0.75, which makes the same wavelength effectively. But again, you know, full disclosure, the A wave, the C wave can be a little bit smaller than the A wave. You know that it can be a little bit smaller. So this might be over. This is what I'm trying to say to you. If Bitcoin can pick up right now, then you're not looking at it going any lower. And potentially it could do. It could break out at any moment. But do anticipate that we could actually go a little bit lower. And that's why I'll always show you those levels of support right now for XRP. And you know what as well? You know, I'm a bit of a contrarian thinker, I must admit. And I'm seeing a lot more technical analysis actually catch up now. And the fact that they're catching up and more people are starting to feel more fearful and more bearish, and they think that the bear market's here, that's what's telling me we may have actually bottomed out here. Okay, and Bitcoin, it's all on Bitcoin. Check the Bitcoin video. If Bitcoin breaks key levels of resistance, you're not going to see that rollback. You're not going to see it come back to that swing low. You're not going to see XRP come back down to that C wave. You're not going to see any more capitulation. You're going to be looking at a full V-shaped recovery right here for crypto, getting onwards and upwards for this bull market. And like I said to you, Bitcoin's the front runner in this show. So fingers crossed, okay, fingers crossed we don't get that deeper correction. But if we do, wow, what an opportunity, okay, what an opportunity. Absolute fear. Always buy absolute fear, because down here, if you'd have been putting cheeky bids in down there, wow, you know, you're currently up a whopping 33% on XRP. So right now, anyway, enough rambling on. If we continue to do hit our head on this level of resistance right here, then you could see potentially where you could actually give up and roll. Because like I said to you, resistance, roll, don't you? But if I'm just looking at this particular pattern right here, it looks very similar to this, okay, where we went up, we had this top, we rolled back, obviously, we had this sort of sell-off, and we've come up at the pickup, we've had a low there, which is a high low. Do you see that? Just like here, we rolled over, we come back up, made a high, come back, made a low, a high low effectively before rolling again. So you may just sort of get a retest of this low, potentially a little bit higher like you did here, before continuation and breaking out of this low resistance. And at that point, I do think that once we do break out of this level of resistance right here, we could potentially be off to the races for XRP. This is why this level of resistance is so important. Come to your trend lines, do draw it. But again, if Bitcoin does roll, this is where you could see it just do this and come back down to that level before continuation, coming back up and breaking out, because then again it would be doing something like this, wouldn't it, before continuation and coming back up to where it formed it, which is what I said to you yesterday. You could be looking at a lovely little pump there for XRP. So wherever it starts to break out here, say we do get a bit of pickup just here and it starts to break out, I would definitely look at a lovely little long opportunity there around 48% for XRP, just to come back up to retest this high here. Do you see this high there where it formed the channel right there that you've fallen into? Do you see that? So that's basically XRP. And again, if you do start to see it roll, then obviously look to go short. If you do start keep getting rejected, then obviously put a little short in to potentially come down to test that low. Obviously, like I said to you yesterday, to do a bit of a retest of that low. And if it starts to lose that, then you could see further correction for XRP of around about 34%. But I just feel, I just feel that people are expecting this now, and with that, I'm always against what the mass feel, and I just feel that people now are really fearful, and they think that they've sort of actually caught up to the idea of this larger ABC correction, this deeper wave pullback, and it kind of takes it off the table for me now, to be honest with you. And that's not being an idiot, that's just I'm a bit of a contrarian thinker. People are now a bit fearful, and they're always the signs that actually we're going to go the opposite way to what you think, mate, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So like up here, everyone thought XRP were off to the races, super bullish in this pattern, mega bullish. I looked on every single YouTuber, every single trading view was bullish. It was long. I think I was the only YouTuber telling you, lose this support, go short, okay? And that's exactly what happened. So that's XRP in a nutshell. Do take care, everybody, and thank you once again for your continued support. I really do appreciate it, okay? And stay strong, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay tuned. No, joking, that's not the most important thing, is it? Stay healthy is the most important thing. But yeah, thank you for your sharing, and thank you for the Patreon support right there. And important times, critical times, okay, because we need to, if we lose this level of resistance, obviously, come to your chart, draw this trend line. If you're breaking out, beautiful. If you're losing it, not so beautiful, okay? Take care, everyone. Bye bye.